Greetings and welcome to Citizen AI, the platform where we speak truth to power. As you know, we are avid supporters of the three great African leaders, the men of the moment, as it were, led by this great man himself, President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and of course followed quickly by Assimi Gota of Mali, and of course General Chani of Niger, Abdurrahman Chani of Niger. It is of immense pleasure that we come to you to give you this good news. You must have heard it, but we wanted to talk. We need to talk about this in a proper context so you understand why that it's not just about changing the week into African cap. There is a significance behind his action. There is a deliberate intent behind his action to reclaim our powers spiritually. It's a spiritual significance to what is just done. One sec. Yes, so I've said there's a deliberate act behind what it's doing, and it is needed. It is very much needed. Very much needed. Here's why. When you are wearing the wig as a judge in your continent of Africa, you are signifying that the decision that the colonials, just like the borders they created, they have the ultimate power over the court system in Africa. That is what you're signifying. You may not realize it, but subconsciously you are accepting that fact. By every time you put that wig on, you're saying, I submit myself and my continent to the ultimate decision makers who are the colonials. So think about that for a minute. One sec. Yes, so now we've established the symbolism that wearing the wig represents. It is now more important than ever that we support this great young visionary president of ours, President Ibrahim Traore. He's got vision. For a man to be able to do this, amongst other things that he's also doing, amazing feats that he's doing. Independence, total self-sufficiency in food, security. The security apparatus in Burkina Faso is manned 99, maybe 100% by Burkinabes. Is able to, they're using the drones. They've reclaimed over from 40% of the land, of the territory in control, but under the control of the government, is now increased that to over 80%. And it's making sure the people are, and the people are with him. The people are going to fight for him everywhere he goes. There's salute, there's support for him because they can see the work he's doing. They can feel it. They can feel that there's food sufficiency. You know, they're not going hungry. He's building hospitals. He's building all this stuff. That is a sign of a great leader. I, for one, want him to be the president of the whole of Africa. We need a young mind, a young, forthright thinking, strong, committed African at the forefront, with others coming up behind him. There is many more Ibrahim Traores that will populate all other roles across Africa. But this one has opened the door. He's the one who's opened the door. That door, he was led to that door by late Thomas Sankara, great man himself. We say Ashe, and we say to our great ancestor Thomas Sankara, we are so glad that you led the way. And what you did, Thomas Sankara, Ibrahim Traore has now carried on for what you left off. You passed the baton to him. He's standing on your shoulders, and we salute. We say Ashe, Thomas Sankara. Now, going forward, again, just keep looking at that week. The coming generation of people who are born a day after he made that decision, all they will ever know in their lives is seeing an African making a decision, wearing a complete African attire. For them, it makes them understand that the ultimate decision about anything that happens on the African continent is in the hands of people looking like them. That is a powerful thing that we need to really grasp. And that is why I'm saying we must support President Ibrahim Traore, the great young man. I mean, this is a young man. Just look at the amazing things. He's already looking at the vision of providing making sure that the whole of Africa, we have our own security. We have our own passport. We are one nation, we are one continent, not carved up by the colonials, not following their edicts because they are oppressing us on our land. This is wow. And like I said, you can see I'm committed to this, and I'm going to speak my truth to power. I envisage in the not too distant future that I will be meeting President Ibrahim Traore. I want to thank him personally for really showing us what is possible on the African continent. Africa doesn't need anybody else. We've been conditioned to believe that Africa is helpless, Africa is hopeless, Africa is not doing, Africa is poor, Africa is everything negative. But he is showing us the greatness within that they've hidden from all of us. They've hidden our greatness that is within each and every one of us. They've hidden it from us and made us believe that of the worst of ourselves. And this great man here, salute President Ibrahim Traore, is awakening all of that in all of us. Many people are waking up every day. When I do broadcasts on TikTok or YouTube, people come on, comments, support for this great man. And people are willing to do anything to make sure that this man is, he is with us and carrying on with the great work. And he's given the protection that he rightly desires to have right across Africa from all Africans. We need to protect him in terms of the media space, in terms of physically, in terms of spiritually. All of us must be involved in this because he is looking out for the common good of all Africans. Very, very important point. I salute. I just keep looking at the image. I run out of. They're building electronic vehicles, competing with the world. They're mining their own gold in the central bank, diamond. They're buying aeroplanes, using our resources, and without debt free. This is what other African leaders must. It's not even a question. They must follow what he's doing. If they don't, the youth already are aware. The youth are seeing it. So, just a message to us all. The symbolism. He has broken this thing that we are not the ultimate decision makers on our continent by just simply changing the cap and the wig to a cap, African cap. The youths coming forward in the next 5-10 years in Burkina Faso, all they will know is that the final decision on African soil is made by an African judge wearing a completely 100% African attire with no foreign influence. No foreign influence. I want you to think about that. No. So it's wonderful. I'm like I said, I'm blown away. Let me just check something. Yeah. One final thing. Please, we're putting up the petition to make him the president of Africa, number one, and one more petition that all of the Western military bases and covert ones be removed from the African continent because they are causing division, destruction, they are funding insurgents, they are arming them, they are using them to divide while they take our resources. The goal of this funding and supporting of the insurgents by the foreign powers and keeping the military bases is to find a place on the African, make sure they have a place on the African continent where they can create division. They can use as a base to also take away our resources. Africans, it is time to wake up. I just want us to keep looking at the cap, the new cap. It just signifies that we are in control. Just wearing it. When you see somebody wearing the wig, you will have to think an African wearing the wig as a judge. Oh, okay, the ultimate decision makers are not on our continent, they are somewhere else. But when you see them wearing the African wig, all the ultimate decision and the power lies with us on the African continent. What are your thoughts on this? Let us have your views. It'll be great to hear your views on this. But salute once again to President Ibrahim Traore. Salute to Assimi Goïta. Salute to General Chiani. But this is the way to go. We expect other African leaders to emulate rapidly what this young president of Burkina Faso is doing. Salute once again. And what are your thoughts? You are, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please do share this podcast. Gift the platform. Gift this video. Please do me a favor. Make this video go viral because the significance of moving from wearing the colonial wig to African cap is a powerful significance. It means that we are restoring the power for ultimate decision making to ourselves as Africans on the African continent. I thank you all so much for watching. Please do share and share. Thank you and bye for now. Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now.